Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel, wherever you're joining me from in the world today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And dropping in today, Friday, hallelujah. This week is finally coming to an end. It has been a very strange week for me, beautiful souls. Not just with the videos, and I'll get to that in a second, but just the energy in the air. They're just giving me the word palpable. It has been strange. It has been off. It has been highs and lows. There have been disruptions, distractions, eruptions. There has just been weird things coming up and coming through the collective. There is massive karmic releases happening right now. There are cycles completing, not only in humanity, but for many of you in your own life cycles. I even had a quick look at the planetary configurations, beautiful souls, and I won't go into a lot of that, but I definitely am going to touch on a couple of these things because my guidance sessions, it was coming up in there, and just in the community, it was coming up, and private conversations with friends, and dealing with my private contracting roles. And people have just been having these just odd things happening, disruptions, distractions, and eruptions. And that, I feel, is going to be the energy for September. Now, beautiful souls, number one, the biggest thing is 9/11, right? So those of you that saw my 9/11 message, I may put that in a tag somewhere along the video, or possibly at the end. If you haven't seen that one, go back and check it out. September they're just giving me the word pivotal month of change. And that change, beautiful souls, I feel may be disruptive. Now, I didn't say bad, I just said disruptive. Do I feel that there are going to be some big things popping off on the planet? 100% I do. I feel they're going to be popping off possibly this month, definitely next month, into November, December, as I said in that 9/11 message, between now, September, and between March of next year. So in this time frame, I feel, right, that there will be some very significant events happening on the planet. Now, we know a lot of these things must happen, beautiful souls. We are shifting, all the matrix systems are falling apart. Some of them are literally, they're just showing me like the click of a finger. Things are just going to happen just like that. One day you're just going to be doing something normal, and the next day, boom, something is going to be collapsing. Something is going to be falling apart. Hidden truths have been coming up, right? All of this week with the archangels, there's been this little feeder all the way through. And beautiful souls, we've also got Pluto, right? So I'm going, what on earth is going on? Because everybody's kind of sort of experiencing the same things. Everyone's having weird stuff happen to them, or strange things, or just disruptions and blocks and all kinds of things. Pluto, right? Big, big planet, powerful planet, has been in the sign of Aquarius, right? Air sign, fire, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So, kind of they're just saying floating along, right? That's an air sign, going with the flow, moving with the air, is going, or has just gone retrograde back into Capricorn. Now, as soon as I listened to this, and I did just a really quick astrological update because I don't ever normally talk about this, but Pluto is going back into the sign of Capricorn. Oh my God, my heart, literally, the expression on my face right now, you can't make it up. Capricorn, the minute they said Capricorn, my angels and guides gave me a flash sign of the devil card in the tarot. Now, again, beautiful souls, it doesn't mean bad things, but Pluto and Capricorn together, I'm like, oh, wow, there is definitely going to be some big things happening. And, Pluto is the god of the underworld, beautiful souls. We talked about secrets coming out. I believe it was in yesterday's message. Hidden truths. I'm lighting up in goosebumps as I'm talking about this. And I may not even go to the book in the cards today, but I'm definitely going to get to those in a second. But again, beautiful souls, going back into the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, for some of us, have it's literally been over us for an extended period of time. For some of us, it's been the last 16 years, or what happened 16 years ago. 2008 was highlighted when I was watching one of these astrological, just like quick overviews, and they said whatever was going on for many people back in 2008, good, bad, or indifferent, is going to be coming up again now. And I believe that Pluto is like retrograde into Capricorn, I believe, don't quote me on this, beautiful souls, until November. So it's a good couple of months of this energy. And guess what's happening on the planet between now and November? Right, particularly, as I've said before, for you guys in the US, big things coming to a head, big disruptions, big distractions, and big eruptions. And they are the three words, beautiful souls, that have literally just been highlighted to me over and over again in this past 24-hour period. Karma, justice, scales being balanced, these hidden secrets and truths coming out. As I said, some of you may need to go back and just do a quick snapshot of my videos during the week if you haven't seen any of them before. And beautiful first-time viewers, beautiful new viewers, if you are resonating with this, please hit the little thumbs up button below. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the little like button as well. Send this out into the YouTube algorithm. And of course, I welcome you all with open arms. But your two messages today, this was a double message to finish this week. Now, these two cards, beautiful souls, from my Archangel deck have come out in pre-shuffles during the week, right? Today, they came out together and I was like, whoa, because a lot of this sums up what I've been bringing up with people in their guidance sessions, what's been coming up in the collective, etc. Your first one out today is Archangel Zadkiel, karmic release, right? It is time to release what is holding you back and step into a more radiant self. And it's all about the purple, beautiful souls. I believe I talked about this in another message. You need to be layering up at this time with your protection. It's got to be done on the daily before you walk out the door, when you come home at night, calling back those soul fragments of yourself across all timelines, space, dimensions, realities, across your day, your gifts, your talents. I've talked about that in a previous video. But karmic release, this is so on point for what is happening in the collective right now. And the clarifier that has been coming out as well in my little pre-shuffles, which makes total sense that these are together, is Archangel Chamuel. And Archangel Chamuel is the angel of relationships, beautiful souls. Well, for me, I always say to people, he's like the love angel. If you're having issues with relationships on any level, call in Archangel Chamuel. But relationship assignments. No one crosses your path by chance. Choose to see the deeper reasons for the people in your life. Now, these two together, I heavily feel family. This is a lot to do with family, could be ex-partners or partners, relationships in general, but definitely those two areas, as in there seems to be a lot of karmic release, a lot of karmic patterns coming up, a lot of triggers within family dynamics at this stage, can also be in workplaces and spaces. But those that are closest, nearest and dearest are the words they've just given me. So beautiful souls, Archangel Zadkiel, karmic release, right? When Archangel Zadkiel comes to you, it is because you are shedding old skins and stepping into a renewed, more radiant self. Well, what is the collective going through right now? A massive shedding of the skin, a massive shedding of the old. And it's not going to be comfortable. Those tectonic plates that my beautiful subscribers that have been with me a long time, you've heard me talk about it over the course of this past year, it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel like you're going to have to pivot just like that, or things are just going to change just like that. They keep just showing me the fingers clicking. As in 1 minute things are going to be one way and bang, the next minute they're not. Something is changing. And remember, beautiful souls, everything for our highest good, everything is always happening, for the greater good of humanity. There is definitely going to be corrections happening in humanity, which may feel like punishment or judgment on the earth. But again, like the world's gone mad. The world is crazy. There is a lot of upheaval happening. The beautiful light workers, grid workers, etc., however you reference yourselves, we are all here at this time. We chose to be here for this time. God said, yep, we're picking you. You're going down, you're going down, you're going down, you're going to be there, you're going to be here. We are all strategically placed across the planet right now as well. You are being encouraged to detach from drama now. And I feel not only is there drama going on and about to be more drama going on in the collective beautiful souls, but I also feel that for many of you, you've been having drama, and it may only be little, might be just little triggers here and there. Old things might be coming up from the past. Maybe family members are bringing up the past, beautiful souls, in some instances. That's really they're just saying, hitting like a raw spot. I thought we'd covered this before. I thought we talked about this before. I mean, that was years ago. It's that kind of energy. This could be coming up in the workplace. People that are just triggering at this moment. This is an opportunity for you to disengage and step away from anyone or anything that is turning you into a version of yourself that you no longer recognize. Now, they just said the past. So for some of you, this, as I said before, could be talking about or bringing up things from the past where you go, I was a different person back then. That was back in 2008. That was back 20 years ago. That was 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Whatever it is, in whatever capacity and situation you're dealing with right now, there is some kind of link to the past. Obviously, this is a karmic card. This could also be past life experiences, beautiful souls. You may be getting triggered by things and you're like, why is that affecting me? There could be these past life attachments or past life agreements or vows or curses or whatever it is that are being broken. Some of you across your bloodlines because you are the generational curse breakers. And people want to bring up the past. Like, you're like, I'm this different person now. I'm not even the same person that I was last week. Certain people, beautiful souls, are just showing me pegs, like a square peg in a round hole. They're just showing me this, like they want to keep trying to put you and place you into that hole, into that like structure or avatar of someone that you were a long time ago. And you are nothing like that now. You've changed, you've evolved, your perception has changed, you're elevating on a higher consciousness. But these people are still down here, or they want to keep you down here. They want to bring you back down to here, is what they just told me. Angels are here to help you realize that everyone and everything on your path is an opportunity. And sometimes it's an opportunity to say no and walk away. Some of you, this is family, this could be partners, this could be work situations where, I don't know, it's just like they're just showing me a loop. It's like a loop going around and around and around. And you're just like, listen, I do not want the drama anymore. I am down for peace. I just want to, isolate myself. A lot of you may feel at this time, or you may have been in periods of incubation and isolation over this past week especially. You may have, they're just giving me the word withdrawn, right? Because it's intense out there, beautiful souls, and it has been very intense. That is the message for today. It is time to release yourself from anything that is an emotional and energetic drain so that you can be free once more. Some of these people, now this card came up in a private guidance session this week. It's come up multiple times, to be honest, in the past couple of weeks with beautiful subscribers and viewers that have booked my sessions. And I may even do a reading from it next week. It'll depend where the angels guide me. But it's from my energy oracle deck, and I often will read from that deck when I'm doing guidance sessions. I absolutely love it. And it's a picture of a woman in this grey. It's just grey all around her, and there's this post. She is chained to the post, right? And there's cobwebs growing all over the post, cobwebs growing from her dress onto the post, cobwebs up in the corners. This is why I'm saying some of these cycles have been for a long time attached, particularly family. Family is very much highlighted at this time, or close relationships. They want to tie you down. They want to make you feel restricted. They want to bring you back down to that level of who you were or what you did 20 years ago, 10 years ago, etc. It's like they don't want to let you go, right? They want to keep you in that energy, beautiful souls. So a lot of this is family karmic ties being broken, curses, vows, contracts, oaths, agreements, right? And for some of you, this may actually cause you to have to either separate from people at this time. I'm not saying permanently, but possibly short term, or putting up firmer boundaries, or completely dissecting yourself and removing yourself from this space, this place, this environment, these people. If you find yourself holding on to something you know deep down is causing you concern or pain, waves of healing, I've talked about this before in other messages, going through cycles, moving through on the planet right now. This is an opportunity for you to take giant steps towards healing and growth, because a lot of these people, beautiful souls, energetically, they know you have a big assignment. It's you. You are the one. You are the chosen one. You are the generational curse breaker. You are the one, the disruptor, they're just saying, the maverick in the family dynamics, or in the relationship dynamic, or in the work environment. You are the one that is going to come in and shift a lot of this, because they're just showing me this, like you're going to cut and break these cycles. Not everybody is going to be happy, because remember, they've been trying to keep you down here. So beautiful souls, some of you may be saying, sayonara, see you later. I'm done with this. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm done with the drama, or I just need to take a break from you guys for a while. Or you may just inadvertently distance yourself. You know, the phone calls get less, the checking in gets less. They're just saying cut and dried. When you have conversations, it's kept to a minimum. When you release yourself, you take a leap into self-worth, self-respect, and self-love. My mantra pretty much for most things these days: self-worth, self-respect, self-love. Are these people crossing boundaries? And I'm pretty sure they have in the past, beautiful souls. Angels are here to acknowledge the emotionally overwhelming time that you have endured, and to let you know you now have the chance to free yourself forevermore. They just said emphasis on the forevermore. Many of these cycles, this is the last time. And this is what this astrologer was talking about. I can't even think of her name now. I think it was Michelle Knight. I followed her many years ago, and she just gives these little blurbs, these little quick updates. And she said, this is the last time, right, that Pluto goes back into Capricorn. I think it's the last time. If it is, it's the last time that we're going to know about beautiful souls on the planet, in our lifetime anyway. And so these old cycles are coming back up now. Did you learn your lesson? Because some of these people are going to reappear or pop back up. This could be exes, this could be different faces, but the same situation or scenario that you have faced in the past. Have you learnt? They're going to retest you one more time. Have you got your boundaries in place? Are you self-respecting? Are you all about self-worth and self-love? All of this is coming up right now. Release the stories that are no longer yours to live. And I feel for many of you, particularly with family, They just want to keep repeating the same old stuff. They want to keep bringing you back to the past, right? This woman, as I said on this card, chained to this post. She's shackled to this post with a chain, and she's got this mask, right, that she's taken off, and she's holding up here. It's like, I just want to be myself. I'm tired of having the masks on. Many of you have to put on a mask around certain people, most likely family. They're just saying, put on a brave face. You've got to suck it up when you walk in the house or walk in the room, or when you're having conversations with certain people. There's a lot going on, beautiful souls. These are massive, massive energies. Chamuel means he who sees God. This contains the magic of this archangel's purpose. He helps us to see through the eyes of God, which is love. Talked about this coming up again and again. Love is the answer. Love is the answer. What did you do with love? Come back to a space of love, beautiful souls, so that we can unconditionally accept those around us. Because this is the thing, right? Family members, old friends. You may even have friends around you right now that you're really just not vibing with, maybe just short term, but there's just been an energy shift between you. Work colleagues, work situations, take it as it resonates. But again, beautiful souls, realizing that not everybody ascends in this lifetime. Not everybody's soul, right? We've been given free will, is going to choose to ascend. Not everyone is going to choose to elevate, to face their pain. Because many of these people, it's just their own internal pain and trauma being expressed a certain way because they haven't gone deep. I've talked about deep healings, these deep feelings, etc. coming up. With this divine vision, we are able to penetrate fears, dramas, and projections and get to the root of who and what are important. And again, this massive cycle completing. So maybe over this next couple of months, beautiful souls, because Pluto into Capricorn, I believe, is collectively over this next couple of months, you may find these situations coming up in any relationship dynamic, but I'm heavy on the family, heavy on the relationships, like the close relationships. And you might have to really just say, who and what is important to me right now? Is this person draining me, or this situation? Are they just, they're just saying dog with a bone. Are they just not letting certain things go? And I just have to just go, you know what? I'll come back to you in another time, maybe in another timeline, in another whatever. But I just can't deal with this anymore. I'm not that person. Get to the root of who and what are important. His divine counterpart is Charity, and she's all about service to humanity, beautiful souls. Your message. When this angel comes to you, it's a powerful time for you to show up in connection and community. You have the light on you, beautiful souls. Many of you have these big missions. And a lot of this stuff is keeping you down. It's keeping you chained to that post, right? Whether it be energetically, physically, emotionally, on all levels. These people, even if they can't see it, they can feel it. And remember, Satan and his little minions, his little worker ants, his little crew, they're just floating around happily, dropping in and out. Inner Seagull references them as waywards or entities or lost souls. They can drop in and out of people just like that. They can come in and they can have a family member or a friend suddenly turn around and say something absolutely left of field where you're quite shocked, maybe a little bit hurt, or a little bit like they're just saying with your mouth open. They can be used, particularly if their energy is low, if they're in a low vibrational state. Know that every relationship is an assignment. So that is the other thing with us coming from a higher perspective. We take it personally, of course, right? At the time, it frustrates us, it irritates us, it hurts us, it's sad, it causes us grief, it brings back memories, whatever it is. But we chose these people before we came down. We said in our blueprint, You're going to be the bad guy. You're going to play my mother. You're going to be my dad. You're going to be my sister, my brother, my cousin, my boss, my partner, my narcissist. You know, you're going to play all of these roles. It's a movie. I talk about this in my book as well, right? When we start to come up another level and go, what is the assignment here? What is the growth here? What is the lesson here? Yes, we still have to go through it, but now we're looking at it from a different perspective, right? We must extract the emotion, beautiful souls, and that is going to be difficult to do, I feel, over these coming couple of months. As I said, you may find yourself in these situations where you just get triggered, or people say something absolutely left of field that just leaves you with your mouth open and quite shocked. It is important to say that the universe will not intentionally put toxic or abusive people in your life, because its presence is only love. What did we talk about before? Obviously, love. But it will give you opportunities for learning and life experience. And its challenges, and it will be challenging you, to face relationships, whether they are platonic or romantic, that bring the real lessons. What did I just say before about this? Close relationships, beautiful souls. Usually our family, particularly, are our biggest life lessons, are our biggest soul growth, karmic releasing, all kinds of things tied to our family. Angels are encouraging you right now to review all of your relationships to see if they have led you to a greater understanding of yourself. And for some of you, that is the lesson, right? For you to learn self-worth, self-respect, and self-love. That has been the mission of these people in your life, to trigger you, to hurt you, to cause you grief, pain, sorrow, sadness, right? To bring this out in you. Acknowledging this will bring great healing, and I feel this is going to be collective. It's not just going to be small groups. It is going to be collective healing, waves of karmic releasing. As I said, distractions, disruptions, and eruptions, beautiful souls. You are also being encouraged to open your heart, for there are opportunities for you to love and be loved. Heart walls have been coming up in my private guidance sessions, right? Many of us have had heart walls up, beautiful souls, from past lives, from this lifetime, from previous relationships, from the hurt that we've experienced with our family when we were children, from the trauma and the drama of back then, right? Things that have been carried through your bloodlines that you're not even aware of, but you feel it on some kind of cellular level. The energies of this card will help you surmount previous challenges and usher in healing and positivity. Take the time today to see where you are holding yourself back or pulling back in certain relationships, for this will show you where you are closing off to love, and check in with loved ones with whom you have allowed distance to be created. So this is why I was saying before, some of you, this could have already happened. There's already distance between you and family members. There's already distance between you and old friends, or, you know, work spaces and places, or whatever it is. But this is heavy on family, right? So maybe now, over these coming months, there's going to be opportunities for this karma to be, to be healed and released. But holding back heart walls, beautiful souls. Many of you have heart walls, particularly my singles. You have been deeply hurt. We've talked about this before. Give your energy to those who are important to you, and release yourself from those who are only there for the drama. Because we all have them in our life, beautiful souls. The ones that just, there's just always something going on. And it's always dramatic, right? Even when they tell the story, it's just over the top, or they're just saying things are blown out of proportion or blown out of the water. We all know somebody like that, right? So Are they worth your time and energy at this time? Or do you just need to park them to the side for a little bit? Or do you need to reconnect at this time? Only you are going to know this. Show up where you want to be. Show up where you want to be, beautiful souls, not where other people want you, not where you're being told to go. And close the door on anything that needs to come to an end. Word. Major cycles closing out collectively. For a lot of people, as I said, over these next 2 months, there's going to be big shifts and changes on the planet, collectively, but also in our day-to-day personal lives. Beautiful souls, 3013, when I just looked down, that could mean something to someone. This has been a massive message to finish off this week. It has been a wild, crazy week. I cannot wait to just check on out this afternoon and just have a couple of days with my daughter over the weekend and hopefully move into some, lighter and brighter energies. But let me know what has been happening with you all. Hit me up in the comments, first time viewers. As I said before, if you feel divinely led, hit that little notifications bell, subscribe to my channel. Beautiful new subscribers, thank you so much for all your love, your support, your likes, your shares, your comments, all of your donations, etc. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am sending you all so much love over this weekend. Go ground, go get out in nature, go with the flow, and just know that this energy is going to be around for the next couple of months. So just be aware, stay in our place of higher perspective. When things come up for triggering, beautiful souls, just deep breaths. And also prioritize who gets your energy at this time. I love you all. Have the most amazing weekend, and I will see you in here for the next one. Bye for now.